Are you the type of person who says that if I'm going to do it, I go all in on stuff? So I really need to think about this before I move forward, because if I'm going to do it, I go all in. Ha ha ha. A lot of times when people will say that, they'll laugh at themselves after they say it. And it makes me giggle a little bit because I'm so curious about it. Like, why would you say, or why would you label yourself as the type of person who goes all in on something? Because that is not the truth. So where did this belief come from when it's not even the truth? And you might be saying right now, Kelly, you don't know, like, dude, like, I because I'm the type of person who goes all in, well, when I drink, I go all the way. Like, I get messed up, right? Okay, so that's your proof, and that's the belief, and that's why you're saying this to people, is that you're the type of person that goes all in? I don't get that. I truly don't get it. That's why I'm curious about it. What I find is that people will use this as an excuse, as a crutch, as an obstacle to not do the thing that they know they need to do in their lives that would make the change that would get them out of pain, out of suffering, and get them actually moving forward again. They'll use this as like, well, I don't know if I'm going to do that, because if I do it, I go all in, so I need to really think about this. Well, if you wanted something to happen, why aren't you going all in on it in the first place? To go all in on something means you would spend the effort. It would mean you would spend the money. You would spend the time, whatever it took. That would be the definition of going all in on something. So where's the disconnect here? Where's the disconnect between what you call going all in on something versus the truth? I'm genuinely curious where this comes from, because I hear it all the time in people. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad people. Like, I hear it all the time. I hear it from my friends and people that I really care about and I want to see succeed in life will say this. I'm like, where does that come from? Why do you feel that way? What I find is the things that people actually do go all in on are the things that they can get excited about. When you get excited about something, you have this like internal motivation that develops to do more of that thing. And the things that you don't have excitement for, you struggle to get that internal motivation to do that thing, right? So that's the truth, is that you're not excited or motivated to do something internally, and you want to use the excuse of, well, I'm the type of person that goes all in on some all or nothing, right? The all or nothing mentality. So if that's you, I really want you to question your that belief, where it came from. And just know that your words hold a lot of power. They will stop you dead in your tracks. The words that you think to yourself and the words that you speak will stop you dead in your tracks from doing the things that you need to do in life or want to do in life, all based on the internal dialogue, the internal conversation, the narrative that you're running, and sometimes actually communicating to other people. So think about that. What would be more empowering? What would get you, if there's something that you're seeking information about, and you get to this point where it's time to spend some money, spend some effort, spend some time to actually do what you need to do, you already know you need to do it, then what's the new story that you would tell yourself that would stop you from stopping yourself, right? Having this all or nothing mentality will stop you from actually making the move that you need to do. So what's a more empowering thought? What's a more empowering statement that you could tell yourself? Well, it could be, I'm the type of person who, when they say they're going to do something, they follow through. right? It's not about extremes. It's not about going all in. It's about getting shit done, right? That's it. Getting it done. Whether that takes you 2 years to do it, or it takes you 5 years to do it, or it takes you 6 months to do it. How about develop that as your new mentality, the new saying, like when I decide to do something, I follow through. That is the hardest part. That is what stops people the most in life from anything you want. And we're all guilty. I'm guilty. I'm not on a soapbox here. There's lots of things that I've said that I wanted. And, when I look at my behavior towards getting what I actually wanted, there's a lot of behavior there that was not getting me towards what I wanted. So everybody's guilty of this. I'm not trying to just call individuals out without including myself. But what I do know that I've learned, because I am pretty disciplined, is that consistency beats everything. Consistency is the key to everything that you want in life. You want a better relationship with your spouse? Consistently do the things that your spouse finds value in, and do those things over a consistent basis, and you'll create a better relationship. You want to make more money? Then consistently focus on building assets, creating assets, selling those assets. If you just focus on those things consistently over time, you won't have to worry about money. The law of consistency says that small actions repeated over a period of time will always outperform large, inconsistent actions. Think about that. That's why I hate 75 hard. 75 hard is a large, inconsistent action that people try to implement, and that's why most people fail. I'm not even going to try it because it's stupid. It's unnecessary. I would much rather see anybody, and I don't care, like, this could be controversial that I'm saying this, but a ton of people that I see start 75 hard don't finish because they get sick. And that's their excuse. Well, I got sick, or I would have finished it. Well, yeah, I'm going to start it again here in a month. I'm going to go ahead and try it again. Okay, why not just try exercising for 30 minutes a day for 3 days a week and stay consistent with that? Why don't we try that first? Well, I'm the type of person who goes all in. I'm all in. No, you're not. No, you're not. So stop lying to yourself if that's you. Just small, consistent actions done over a period of time will always outperform large, inconsistent actions. So just do that. Become consistent with working on your business, building your business. Become consistent with focusing on your health. Become consistent with developing your relationship. Become consistent with developing assets for your business, assets for your personal financial gain. Just focus on those things. Anytime we go all in on something, this mentality, right? I mean, technically I could say that I've gone all in on lots of things, but it's just not the language that I use. If I get excited and I get motivated about something, I'll spend a bunch of time in it. I will immerse myself. That's why I like total immersion. Like, total immersion is not something that's done over a 20-year period. It's done for a season, at least the way I'm defining it. It's done for a season. It's done for a period of time. And that's something that I can get involved in. Like, totally immerse yourself in some things that spark your interest, spark your curiosity. And you'll become a better person because of it, probably. But that's not going all in. It's maybe go all in for a weekend. And then if you stack enough weekends together, holy shit, your life changes. Your entire fucking life can change if you just stack a bunch of weekends together where you totally immerse yourself or you go all in on yourself. So, lots to think about here. I've rambled long enough. I'll let you go. I'll see you on the next one. This is your moment. Boom.